with an island girl. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ice and the ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Fell in love with an island girl. Yeah. I told her only time will tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Man, I can't trust myself. I don't even need no help. Did it by myself, I don't need no help. Tryna stack money like books on the shelf.
Hundreds in the bag, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hustling in the summer on the sand. Way she's working for it, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hustling in the summer on the sand.
Did it by myself like a selfie. Nobody try to help me. Came to the club with an island girl. I'ma take it to the crib and let me buy you pearls.
Did it by myself, no one help me, yeah. Now these bitches want a selfie. I like big gold chains, I like big gold rings. Let me take it to the crib and let me buy you things.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time will tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Did it by myself like a selfie, yeah. Nobody try to help me, yeah.
She likes the ice and the ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell. Big dog status, two-tone paddock. Stacks in the crib, I got a two-floor attic.
Got a two-floor attic, got your girl in the attic. But I'ma bring her right back, dude, don't panic, I'm savage. And nigga, if it's beef, we can manage.
I know a couple guys that walk around with automatics. I got big dog status, I ain't playing, I ain't average. I'ma leave you in static, I'ma leave you in static.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ice and the ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Fell in love with an island girl. Yeah. I told her only time will tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Take note.
Tino, babe.
Yo, Tino, he'll get his dome pop. Satin blue on his whip, but he ain't no cop. Don't stop, spray up his motor till it smokes up. Cause what I bought for insurance, I have it wrote off, you joker. Suck on your mum and take note, cause the four ring up in his grill. Like grandma stovetop, don't flop. Fuck up the game, like this was Roblox. Oh gunner, running this field, I'm for your walk up. Drum roll, load up a cannon and give her more shots. I put your face on the beam, now you're Zordon. Treat you like an old sketchbook, you'll get drawn on. I lead your girl from the back, I'm that raw blood. Wait, who the fuck feels they could do me something? I'll roll up in your ends with a toolie bussin'. 32 ugly as shit, like Miss Rooney's husband. Somebody cut me a deal, I'm just too disgusting. Niggas think they next in line, but they ain't doing nothing. Mask on, metal in hand, Freddy Krueger's coming. Tools all up in your home, I'm here to fix the plumbing. House blown, toaster run, leak gas from your oven. Dior on your girlfriend's face, and she best get to sucking. Head game resemble my dad, cause it was good for nothing. Yeah, I'm still vegan, but I'm down for beef. Niggas think they slick with a dialect, but talk is cheap. Watch your mouth, little nigga, because I roll with heat. Top said there's no returns, and I see no receipt. I put your boy in the back, like he was groceries. Riding round with the burner boy, in case I find any extendo. Licking off shots, until it overheats. No mask, did it bareface, just so they know it's me. Eyes closed, chest wide open, heart surgery. Usher said just let it burn, let's make it third degree. Niggas think everything's jokes, until you shoot his queen. Shot was funny as shit, it barely missed the beam. Wax on, then wax off, to leave the burner clean. Then open up the Uber app to flee the murder scene. Waving a stick will make them levitate. I raise a toast in the air, let's celebrate. See a couple holding a blade, like it's wedding day. And yous can leave with a slash, just like wedding cake. Bitches on snap in the snacks. Oh no you ain't, know your place. Worked up flawless, you look like bellyache. Beat my dick all off in the face, and let it detonate. All facts, just ask your mum, she'll demonstrate. Damn right babes, I'm a jerk, just let it marinate. I gave it a beat like I was Penfold. I'm some retarded head, my tongue's mental. Babes, if you died and you died, cause you was meant to. Nigga, all I do is draw, I'm a pencil. Run up on you niggas like the rent's due. Dude, screwed, if I see food, you're on the menu. Your homies have to find the Dragon Balls to resurrect you. Fuck it, you niggas can all hate. I'm better than all of you niggas I don't rate. If your girl's fit, 4 plus 4, she'll get 8. I'm a chiropractor back, just setting them all straight. Scorps, take note.
Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, where I answer sporting questions from the chat, and a lot's going on, and it's all Manchester United related. I've got the Caribbean crossover show, West Indian Wickedness, with the Bayesian show and the Yardman show after this. But I had to go live here solo dolo for this because there's a lot going on in regards to Manchester United. Ruben Amorim's future in major doubt after he called out the Manchester United hierarchy. Apparently his Amorim and Wilcox's relationship is strained, and tension between Amorim and the board is growing. Yeah, they all deserve it, man. All this spotlight and all this scrutiny and all the criticism that Amorim and the board are under, I love it. So I love the fact that this is going on. Hopefully this manager goes, because that's what the reports are stating could happen as well. But before I get to all of that, big up to everyone who joined over from the raid from Saeed's channel. Big up to everyone who's already here. Big up to anyone who's watching this back after. I appreciate you all. But what I need everyone to do right now, everybody to do right now, whether you're watching this live or watching this back after the live, please hit the like button on the video. I need you lot to do that when you enter the city of sarcasm. Pay the tax. Hit the like button on the video. Share this out across all the socials as well. Yes, it's flawless. At Sarcasm City TV, at Sarcasm City TV. Yes, it's flawless on Twitter/X, also on Instagram as well. Both those. Follow across all socials as well. And just as important, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. It's rolled to 17,000 subscribers. I know there's some new people here. Also, big up to you lot in the chat side. I see you, man. Big up Sai. Big up Vikran. Big up King Soul as well. Shouts to Grand Emperor. Big up Teslim. Jardel, who else is in there? Michelle, Adion, Stephanie G. Good to see you in the chat. Absolute real one. Shouts to you, Ravi. Big up, Paul T. Big up to everyone in the chat as well. And let me get to this before I get to anything else as well, because we did get some real sad news from a regular Rai. I seen this comment in there. Let me pull it up. Swear I started. 1 second. Yeah, I did start it. It's right there. So you already know we with you, man. You already know you always got a community here. Says, just want to say big up flawless. Just 2-3 hours ago, I lost my uncle, and I appreciate you and everyone for having somewhere to always chat, and it helps a lot. Big up, big love. Hey, I'm glad, first and foremost, RIP to your uncle. RIP to your uncle. I hope you and all your family and all your uncle's friends and everybody, condolences, and everybody's doing as well as they can in this tough time. Secondly, glad that we can be of a help, even if it's a small help. So glad that myself and the rest of the people in the city of sarcasm can be of help. Anything we can do to help as well, anything I can do to help, please let me know, man, even if it's a little bit, because losing loved ones is never, ever easy, and there's no right thing to do or right thing to say. But I appreciate the fact that we can help you through this terrible time, man. So big up to you, Rai. You already know we got you, man. So blessings every single time. Big up, Rai, man. Big up, Rai. And I see you lot in the chat as well, man, saying sorry for the loss, etc. But again, big up everyone that's tapped inside. Says people go and watch Flawless's match reaction. Yes, people, make sure you do watch my match reaction as well. I told you, look, we're going to be doing things a little different in regards to match reactions. It was the match board, it was the whiteboard at the end of it was the whiteboard at the end of the year, and then this year outside. Shout out to my guy Ace Pro Picks, people. Shout out to Ace Pro Picks. Ace Pro Visuals. Shout out to my guy Ace, because he does a stellar job on the cameraman. Bad boy cameraman, bad boy videographer. He's the guy, yo. If you need certain shooting, he is the guy. Trust me, for real. But love to you lot for showing love to Rai as well. Rai, you already know we got you. Let's see what you lot are saying. Let's get to it. The main comments. And you lot get your questions in as well. If you're a member of the channel, your question takes priority like a super chat as well, people. So if you want to make sure I get to your question, either join the membership, links in the pin comment, or super chat, people. But let's see what's going on. Let me read through all this. Sai says there is serious tension between the scenes between Ruben Amorim and Manchester United management. At this stage, the market at the club is on standby, and the manager is not happy about that. There is growing tension between Ruben Amorim and the hierarchy at Manchester United, including Jason Wilcox, while there is disagreement over their January transfer window strategy. There is a wider disagreement about the team's tactical approach going forward. Amorim has been bullish about moving away from his 3-4-3 system this season, which is understood to be at the root of an increasingly strained relationship with his bosses. That's all from at Sky Sports News. 1 second. Too warm with this one. I've not even got a bean. I've got a cafe. There we go. So, people, what's the rest? Ruben Amorim has come under internal pressure to change system from his 3-4-2-1 formation to a back four. That's from at Telegraph.com. Ruben Amorim feels promises have been broken and is disappointed by the lack of planned activity in the January window, having been told last year that incomings were possible. There is growing tension between Ruben Amorim and Jason Wilcox. Sources close to Manchester United say Wilcox would like Amorim to be more tactically adaptable, while the Portuguese has also been told bringing in signings this transfer window is unlikely. That's from at Talk Sport. Ruben Amorim is clearly unhappy at being the head coach rather than manager at Manchester United. He wants more power and essentially demanded to be the manager. Amorim said this himself verbatim. I've seen this interview. I know my name is not Tuchel, it's not Conte, it's not Mourinho, but I'm the manager of Manchester United, and it's going to be like this for 18 months or when the board decides to change. Ruben Amorim goes to say, I'm not going to quit. I'm going to do my job until another guy come in here to replace me. I'm going to be manager of this team, not just a coach that is going to finish in 18 months and then everyone is going to move on. I came here to be the manager. I'm going to be the manager of this club, not the coach. I was very clear. All right, and this is in regards to the game. So, and injury news. Is there anything else? Yeah, there's a little bit more. Hold up, where are we at? Understand there is growing tension between Ruben Amorim and Manchester United director of football Jason Wilcox. Sources close to United say Wilcox would like Amorim to be more tactically adaptable. Yeah. Well, read that one already. That's from Alex Crook. Ruben Amorim's future at Manchester United is in the balance with his strained relationship with Jason Wilcox, a factor in what is viewed as an unpredictable situation at the club. Amorim believed United were prepared to back him in January transfer window should a major signing become available, but at this moment, this has changed, causing him discontent. He is believed to have been informed of this on the authority of Wilcox. That's from at Jamie Jackson __. United are expected to review Ruben Amorim's comments on Monday morning after declining to respond in the immediate aftermath of his outburst. That's from at Time Sport. Ruben Amorim's future hangs in the balance of senior Manchester United figures unimpressed by the latest comments. Amorim's upset at the lack of market movement, breakdown in relationship with Wilcox, wanted Ollie Watkins over the summer, tense situation developing. Another side of doubts within the Manchester United hierarchy over Ruben Amorim is their reluctance to sanction Kobbie Mainoo's exit, with the midfielder still seen as part of the club's future. That's from Ben Jacobs at Jacobs Ben, Alex _Crook. If it comes down to a power struggle between Amorim and Wilcox, Omar Barada is expected to back the latter. Again, Alex _Crook at Jacobs Ben. Although Sir Jim Ratcliffe publicly stated that Ruben Amorim should be given his whole contract to prove his worth, there are understood to be reservations in Manchester United's boardroom regarding Amorim. Ruben Amorim's position is in major doubt after his criticism of the Manchester United hierarchy. That's from Samuel Luckhurst. A lot going on there. A hell of a lot going on there. First and foremost, the board is mostly to blame for this situation because all of this argument and all of this debate and what the manager wants is different from what the board wants, and growing tension and strained relationships. If you just got rid of the manager, none of this is a factor. Why have you been forcing something that isn't working? I've been saying this on this platform for months now. He wants to play a back three. You want him to play a back four. He wants to sell Kobbie Mainoo. You want to keep Kobbie Mainoo. He wants to keep Bruno Fernandes. You want to sell Bruno Fernandes. He wants to sign players in January. You don't want to sign players in January. Why are you not on the same page? So why not just sack him? This is why I criticize them. You are the employee. He is your yes, you are the employer, sorry. You are the employer. He works for you. You don't work for him. You are his boss. When you sign the contract and he gets his check, it says Manchester United FC on there. It doesn't say Ruben Amorim FC or Ruben Amorim Incorporated. No, it says Manchester United FC. So sack him. Simple as that. All of these issues, even the reluctance there. And if Amorim, the criticism of Amorim is if he had anything about him and the board had gone back on promises and the relationship strained, and they're trying to sell a player that you want to keep in Bruno. They are keeping a player and reluctant to sell a player that you want to get rid of in Mano. Same with Xerxes, you leave. And he's been doing things deliberately. He said everything without saying sack me. He's been saying sack me. He's done everything bars actually say it. Even in the quotes today, talking about when the next guy comes to replace me. All of a sudden, Double A made this point. All of a sudden, Jim Ratcliffe's quiet now. Ratcliffe's super quiet now. Nothing to say now. Absolutely ridiculous. Hey, Shine, as soon as he's gone, we run into games, man. Let me know when you got tickets. Let me know. Big up Tolson, who says Happy New Year as well, man. Happy New Year to you too. Big up. It's ridiculous. The most disrespectful thing you can do to a manager or even an employee is to force him to change his style of work because you think you know better. Then why hire him in the first place? Exactly, Gerald. And that's where my criticism of both lies. Because if I'm hired to do a job and then whoever hires me to do said job is telling me how to do said job, I'm going to leave. And I'm going to tell you, hey, you do it. You hired me to be the cook. I'm the chef of the restaurant. And you're telling me how to cook the food. All right, I quit. You cook. I've been there. Not nowhere near this level, but I've been on certain platforms and in certain, not organizations, but work for certain platforms. And they've tried to critique me about certain things I'm doing. And I'm like, all right, cool, I'm out because you're not allowing me to do my job. You do it then. If what I'm doing is wrong and you're telling me, all right, this, that, and the third, okay, you do it, I'm out. You knew what you was getting because we discussed this. And that's what it is with Amorim. So hopefully he is getting sacked. But I'm loving the fact that they're both looking bad in this. I love it. Absolutely love it. Let's see what's going on. Ruben should just quit. Flawless, what is there to review? He wants out. He wants out. Clearly wants out. Clearly wants out. Krim says, Ineos board are worse than the previous board. They were supposed to fix the problem, not create more problems. In fact, they are worse. Berardi is worse than Arnold. Wilcox is worse than Arnold. Who would have thought somebody willing to do a deal with the Glazers makes bad decisions? Who would have seen that? Who would have seen that? Jazzman says, should not have been appointed in the first place. They insisted on him coming in now. He wanted the end of the season. They would have gone over tactics and vision on the interview process, but they should have went over this anyway. Even with him joining midway through the season, that's why I blame both parties. The mess Manchester United are under is on both parties. I blame the ownership more because you are the ownership. Again, you are the employer. So therefore, the buck stops with you, but Amorim doesn't get away with it. Why was that not discussed in the interviews? Why was there no due diligence? Do your due diligence and have a conversation. And we've seen this because with who did we sign? Who's the director we signed from Newcastle? What's his name again, people? You lot, I forgot his name. His name's lost me. You don't know what I'm talking about. Was it Dan Ashworth? Is that his name? Or am I mistaken? I know the chat's on in the chat going to pop up with that. Who was it? Like, who was it? It was Dan Ashworth, right? And they didn't do their due diligence with him. Did not do their research with him. What was the interview process? How are you so far off the same page? Make it make sense. Flawless, this manager has said so many times he wants out. Ineos, I don't understand because they just don't want to be proven wrong. But you're wrong. And guess what? It's okay to be wrong in football because most boards and most clubs who hire managers get more wrong than they get right. You keep it stepping until you find the right manager. But it was just pure incompetence. It was just pure pig-headedness. It was just pure ignorance. And I've been calling this out. I wrote off this. As soon as they said they was keeping Amorim, I said, we are doing nothing of note. I'm writing off this season. Don't get fooled by the points total and where we are in the league because the league is terrible. Do not be fooled by these things. Look at performances. Look at the lead like this. Everything that's going on right now overshadows the Leeds performance. Overshadows his piss poor lineups. Overshadows his negative lineups. Overshadows him being safety first, very defensive and just shook. And it's ironic that the managers like that and the boards like that. No wonder you lot got on. Because our board is shook. No courage like Bruno said. Whatless like I've called him. The manager's whatless and the board's whatless. Can't stand either of them. Horrible. They just wasted the first 20 games of the season for no reason. Exactly. All that to be proven wrong. We knew what it was going to be. I said about tensions are growing now. Why are tensions should have been at a high when we finished 15th? Now, not only should tensions been of a high when 15th, that's when you let him go and you let Bruno go and you let the majority of the team who was involved in that piss poor season go. Heads have to roll. I've said this before, I say it again. At the back end of last season, because it was so shocking, we should have put everybody on notice. We should have put the players who left on notice, the players who remained on notice, the players who were coming in on notice, and the league, everyone, players, managers, all of the clubs, that poor performances will not be tolerated at Manchester United or you will be moved on. 15th, and no one major left. Garnacho and Højlund, that was it. 2. Should have been 7 or 8. Should have been 7 or 8. 2 players left. Who was involved in that? Manager kept his job. Coaches kept their job. Captain kept his job. What? Still get. Look how long it took us to get rid of Onana. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's see what else you are saying. Let's see. Making sure. Big up everyone in the chat. Please run up the likes. Please hit the subscribe button as well. I won't be here for too much longer, about 20 minutes, and then we're going to redirect to the Caribbean crossover. But I had to get some shit off my chest as well. Big up Flawless, the Red Rose. You already know Stephanie G. Love the comments on the video as well. You're a real one. Shouts to you. Shouts to you. I told you, Flawless, as soon as they forced that back four in him, it was a wrap. He was always getting sacked soon. But the fact that it took that is a problem. You're trying, he wants to play a back three. You want to play a back four, but just hire a back four manager then. It's not like it's common sense. Amorim pulling the Maresca. Only difference is City or Juve not knocking at his door. You know why he's not pulling the Maresca? Because Maresca walked. Maresca said, nah, I'm not dealing with this. You lot are messing with my reputation. Money's not everything. And if you want to get sacked for the money, I hear it. If you don't want to leave 5 million, 10 million, 15 million, 20 million, however much it is on the table, cool, but takes what comes with that deal. You are going to get criticized. This is why I don't hear when people say, oh, he's calling the board out. No, you are complicit. You are a part of the crime. That's what it is. If you're chilling with your boys and your boys are like, hey, we're going to go doing the madness, jump in the car, we're going to do a drive-by, and you lot go do a drive-by and get caught, you can't then say to the feds and go, I didn't want to go. No, you in the car, you on the crime, you in the car, you're on the crime scene. Guess what? We don't know what you're guilty of, but you're guilty of something. What are we talking about here? That's why I hear about him doing like a Maresca or that. Maresca walked. And Amorim said verbatim today, I'm not walking. I'm not leaving. Idiot. Let's see. Nonsense. Did I miss any questions? Let's see what's going on. Flawless, what is there to review? He wants out ASAP. Exactly. I don't know what they're reviewing still. They still delaying it. Should have been a P45 tonight. What are you delaying? Why are you delaying? What are you reporting? For what? Big up Flawless. Dan Ashworth, bro. What must... Dan Ashworth. Facts. As soon as they said to wanted to move on from the system, sack him and move on. It's okay. You make a mistake. It is what it is. It happens. Yeah. Negotiate. There should be no negotiating of his payout. Should be no negotiating of his payout. His payout should be what that should be in the contract. If we sack you with X amount of time left, you get this. Bye. And I remember all that nonsense people talk about. Oh, they're waiting to December to sack him because it's less. Manchester United print money. The hell are we doing? Hey, shout out to my guy Ace, man. Glad you made it back to London safe. Shout out my guy Ace. This is the guy who shot my match reaction. If you need someone to do visuals for you, videos, pictures, Ace is your guy, man. Blessings every single time, man. Blessings every single time. Beckery could stay. I put nothing past his ownership. Put nothing past his ownership. If he stays, would it be a surprise to me? Absolutely not. Flawless. Ruben Amorim's tenure at Manchester United is like a captain steering a leaky ship through a storm. He's insisting on his preferred course, but the crew upstairs keeps questioning the map. Yeah, there's so many things that get said wrong there. It's crazy. You're right, Flawless. That bag too heavy for him to leave on the table. So take what comes with wanting that bag. So if it's 10 million or whatever the case may be, don't tell me, oh, he wants what's best for the club and they'll ruin his reputation. No, you are willing to sacrifice your reputation for that money on the table. If you want to save, what's more important, your reputation or the money? If you choose the money, cool. I even saying you're wrong for choosing the money, but don't take what comes with that decision. I'm not hearing it. Not hearing it in the slightest. Not hearing it. I've said this to you. I've said this to you before, Flo. What big manager in their right mind would want United, Chelsea, or Spurs because of the behind the scenes stuff with the X we don't see? Here, the thing is, Adion, I think they will. It's just a question of what two things: one, what you negotiate, and two, controlling the controllables. As bad as Ineos are, Amorim makes it worse. Amorim has made it way worse. And I don't rate Ineos, but has he made it worse? Yes, because he's been awful. He's done nothing well. If Amorim did what he was supposed to and control the controllables and get better results and better performances, etc., more people would look solely at the board because it's like, right, Amorim's done this, and this. Wait, came in, finished third, we won the Europa League, playing good football. He improved these players. Defensively, we got better. Offensively, we got better. We then got rid of some of the bad players, brought in some better players, and we improved and leaped on again. Look where we are in the table. Look at the football we're playing. We're playing miles better football. We're playing miles better football than Liverpool. We're playing miles better football than Chelsea, etc., etc. We're playing miles, but that's not the case. And the league's poor. So that's why I don't hear about it in regards to this. It's nothing to do with what we don't see. These managers are complicit. They are part of it. That's what it is. That's why I don't hear it in regards to that. You know what it is. Flawless, you think Ruben actually gets sacked soon because all it took was one day for Maresca, and by the sound of it, sounds familiar, but Maresca walked. That's the difference. I don't know. I'm not going to lie with these. Do I think he gets sacked? Yes. Do I think he gets sacked in the next 24, 48 hours? Who knows? Because these lot ain't got no bottle. They've shown, word to Bruno, they have no courage. They've bottled big decisions before. Why? What are you delaying? What is there to discuss? What is there to recap? What is there to review? I've said it before. I say it again about if I was in the boardroom or I'm in the Zoom meeting right now, the WhatsApp group, and they do a pro and a con column. So they do, all right, the good things and the bad things. What's in the good things? What is good? What is good? What are we talking about here? What is going on? I don't care about performances flawless. If we're getting 6 wins, 7 wins in a row, fans won't care about we play. Look at Villa. They don't play good football. There's a difference between good football and effective football. That's what it is. That's what Villa play. Villa might not play the best football on the eye, but their football is extremely effective. There's a plan. I know what they're going to get. And respectfully, we're not Villa. People need to remember who we are. We are Manchester United Football Club. We are not Aston Villa. And I got a lot of time for Villa. Rate Emery highly. A lot of players I like to watch at Aston Villa. And I will go out of my way to watch Aston Villa. That's why you'll see watch-alongs. There's a hell of a lot of Villa watch-alongs. 110%. But respectfully, no. Both. You can play good football and get good results. And put in good performances. And this is why I care about good performances, because it lets you know where you're at. There's no team that has succeeded at the highest level that puts in mediocre to poor performances. Never. There's never been a team that has won the Premier League, Champions League, and competed at this level. Won and competed. They're the key terms, key words right there. There's no team that has won and competed consistently over a number of years that doesn't have good performances. It don't exist. Someone tell me a team that's done that in the last 10 years in the Premier. That has won and competed for Premier Leagues, won and competed for Champions Leagues, that doesn't put in consistently good performances. Don't happen. Don't happen whatsoever. But big up to you, Varo. Flawless, I like Chelsea should give guys like Chimpong and Santos more chances. That's on them. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe. Amorim is like the girl that's been misbehaving and disrespectful in a relationship and won't change their ways and then gets mad when the man wants to break up, but then don't want to leave. But in this instance, the man is Ineos and they don't want to leave. And they just want to force this relationship that's not fucking working. It's ridiculous. No, I didn't watch Barcelona against Espanyol yesterday. No, I didn't. Not in the size. I need to actually start watching some more. I've been watching less the league. I was really watching a lot at the start, but it's the timings and stuff. That's what I'd say. But big up to Beijing Reds TV every single time. You lot run up the likes. There's over 250 of you lot in the building. How many likes are we on? I know it's not enough. Word to Kendrick Lamar, we're at 53. Let's get up to 80 likes, people. Let's get up to 80 likes, people. Also, subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV. I want 4 more subscribers. So we need to get up to 30 likes, people. So we need 27 more likes. We need 27 more likes. 26 now, because someone just hit the like button. Excuse the voice. We need 27. Gabby's been hollering the whole day. Yes, so we need 27 more likes, and we need 4 more subscribers, people. That's all I'm asking for. That's all I'm asking for. Let's see. And why did you ask me viral about Barcelona and Espanyol? Let me know. Having only 16 subs is crazy. You should be on over 50K easily. I appreciate it, but guess what? We're going to get there, man. Right. Don't worry about it, man. We're going to get there. Because there's a time we wasn't at 16K. So we're going to get there. 17, 18, 19, 20, then 25, then 30, then 50, and so forth, man. Just going to keep working, keep grinding, and guess what? We're going to get there. And you lot continue to support. And how you lot can do that, if you all hit the like button right now, the channel will start trending, and then that brings in more numbers. Hey, big up E. Monteros. Big up Flawless, my guy. Hope the rest of your birthday went calm. Yeah, man, it was blessed. Chilled out, man. Chilled. No complaints. Was with the fam in the daytime, in the evening. And then obviously was here all night drinking with some of the regulars, man. So yeah, I enjoyed it. It was good. It was good. Zero complaints, man. For real. Hey, you lot continue to get your questions in. Obviously, I got Mandem United tomorrow, so I know there's going to be more conversation about this, and that'll be more long form. And then the Q&A. This one I did solo, so I might bring on everyone for the one tomorrow. But just keep a lookout. And if Amorim news breaks, you'll get obviously another Mandem United whenever that indeed does break. Yes. Big up Daz's Army says, hope your birthday was dope. What's your thoughts on Brentford's Igor Thiago? Think he makes Brazil World Cup playing? What strikers Brazil got? I know he scored his first goal since November, but who they got? Richarlison, who plays as 9s for them? I'm trying to think. Because you talked about effective football exactly, and that's exactly what Barca did yesterday. They got outplayed for over an hour. Okay. I'm lost to what that is. I don't watch Barcelona on a regular basis. But what I will say, there's a reason why Barcelona fans are looking at Flick with a side eye. We've had Giannis on here, Barca Reacts, Omar B on here. When I check their chats, when I see them on their own channels, and make sure you subscribe to them on their own channels with fellow Barcelona fans, guess what they're doing? Criticizing Hansi Flick. They're criticizing Hansi Flick. What we talking about here? No, viral. Don't skip by what I've just said. Why are Barcelona? Let me ask you a question. Why are Barcelona fans criticizing Hansi Flick? Tell me. Why is that the case? Even though Barcelona are winning games and getting results, why are Barcelona fans criticizing Hansi Flick? I've heard it all season long. Tell me. They're top of the league currently. They're 4 points clear of Real Madrid. So why are they criticizing him? How many games they lost? They've lost 2 games all season long in the league. So why are they criticizing him? See what else you lot are saying in the chat as well. Whilst there's some insiders believe that Sir Jim Ratcliffe has shown he knows little about football during his tenure at Manchester United so far and has relied heavily on Omar Barada, Jason Wilcox. I could have told you that. I knew he knew very little about football. You know how I knew he knew very little about football? Because he chose to do a deal with the Glazers. I thought he was going to take Manchester United back to the top. And then also how I know he knew very little about football was when he said, yeah, I'm going to back Amorim and I'm going to give him 3 years. Again, pay attention to what people say, and on top of that, pay attention to people's actions. The fact that Amorim's still here tells you he knows very little about football. The fact that he's still here now, the fact that he started the season, those 2 things right there tell you all you need to know. Ridiculous. Well, to be honest, I haven't seen the criticism, maybe because how they've been winning games sometimes. Okay, then. So go and you're on this YouTube thing. Go search up some Barcelona content creators. Like I said, you got Barca Reacts, who's Giannis. You got Omar B, YT. Shout out to both of them. Go and check their shows. There's a reason for that. Because it's not just about, and I haven't said we don't need results. It's everything. Performances and results. Because if you perform well consistently, you normally tend to pick up results. There's no team that performs 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 or above on a regular basis that doesn't win games on a regular basis. Performances and results, good performances normally go in hand, or very good performances and very good performances normally go hand in hand with good to very good results. like Aston Villa, for example. Like they perform well. Now there's times where they'll be outplayed, of course, and there is gonna but again, that's a skill in itself because you're not gonna dominate all games. So you know what you have to do when the momentum's with the other team, stay in there. You stay in the game, you don't concede when it's against you, and then you punch back. That's what they did against Chelsea. They were not good against Chelsea for 60 minutes. Granted, that was more on Chelsea. But when the momentum was with them, they did the business. But again, we're not Aston Villa. Manchester United and Aston Villa don't have the same aspirations. Respectfully, they don't spend what we spend on players. Their players ain't on the money that our players are on. Their manager's not on the money our manager's on. Their board is not on the same money that our board is on. They don't have the global reach that we have. They don't have the same expectation. And like I said, I like Villa, but let's just be honest. That is the complete different type of thing. Because if Villa went 11 unbeaten, I mean, didn't win in 11, and Manchester United didn't go in 11, who do you think gets spoken about more? But each to their own. Shout out Dunsey. I see you in the chat as well. But yeah, board stinks. Board stinks. Public comments like that from Amorim will get him sacked. Yeah, they will. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it, Shay. Fuck I can't stand any of them. Can't stand any of them. Fuck them. All of them. Piss me off, man. Ridiculous. No time for it. No time for it. See what else you lot are saying before I close out. Flawless, Vevel is killing your club from within. Get rid of him before it's too late. I want everybody gone. I want everybody gone. The whole hierarchy, everybody that's involved with this, I want gone. Everyone. I forgot about Vevel, but I want them all gone. Because this has been a complete shit show. And he's still here now. And there's no guarantee he leaves. The reports are saying it. Oh, they're gonna recap it, review it, because they're not pleased with his comments. What was he saying to you privately? Because I'm guessing he's probably saying things like this privately to you. Maybe even worse. Especially when you're telling him he's not getting what he wants. Idiots, man. Show them laugh. Idiots. No time for it, man. Piss me off. I done told people about this ownership. Done told people about this ownership from the very beginning. Ratcliffe and Marauder and Wilcox and all these fools. Amorim's performance is aside flawless. You think it was right for him to call out the board? Yes. I needed it. I needed him to call out the board because then maybe the board would be like, all right, let's get rid of him. And I don't like either party, and this does neither party any good. Puts the spotlight on both sides. It puts both sides under scrutiny. It makes us talk about the mistakes from both sides as well. And I love it because I don't like either side. And I think they're both terrible. I love it. What's going on? What's the sour grapes? Why? Because Harrison Reed scored that banger. Is that the sour grapes? What did I miss? What did I miss? What's going on? So yeah. So do I think it was right? Yeah. 100%. Make it happen. I'm glad. Cause as much turmoil and as much ruckus as possible because you've been doing this. And what's crazy is I said this on Saeed Show and I say this now, only now because Amorim's called the board out, they want to review what he's going to say and things are at all-time high. But when he finished 15th, how come tensions weren't at all-time high? When he was winning one game per month, how come tensions were how come tensions was not at all-time high when we finished 15th? When we lost the Europa League final to Spurs, when we was winning one game per month, when he was breaking all these records, 15 games away from home all season long and no clean sheet, Grimsby Town we lost. Where are all these things? How come the tensions were not at an all-time high then? But as soon as he calls the board out, that's when tensions are at all-time high. Strained relationship, we need to recap this, we're not best pleased. But when we finish 15th, that's okay. Finishing 15th is calm, it's cool. Yeah, let's chill. Jokers. Only because they've now been called out. Now it's a problem. But when it's Manchester United, it ain't an issue. Breaking records from World War II. Tensions was not at all-time high. There was no talks of a review. There was no talks of a recap. There was no talks of, his future's in doubt. They was backing him. Ratcliffe was backing him publicly, but now he calls out Ineos and the rest of Ratcliffe's cronies, and it's all, hey, you know what? We're not happy with this. We're not best pleased. Tells you all you need to know, people. If he didn't say this, they would have been calm with that Leeds game. Would have been calm with that Leeds game, even though it was a shit show. Same way they was calm with the Wolves game, and calm with the West Ham's game, and calm with the Everton game, and the Brentford game, and the Fulham game, and the City game, and the Grimsby game. And the list goes on and on and on. All the records, all the poor performances. Calm, but he calls you out one time. Hey, meeting in the morning. Clowns. That's what them man fucking clowns. Go close out final few questions instead of this link to send to everyone. Fucking clowns, mate. Can't stand him. Ridiculous. Hey, don't see that's a low blow, man. Don't see beefing Arsenal fans in the chat. It's crazy. Crazy shit. Great. What to Uncle Murder, man? Crazy shit. Crazy. This year, too much shit happened. And it's only 4 days in, 5 days technically now. Is again, these whatless men. All around whatless. Let's see what else you lot are saying. Flawless calling them cronies like it's a cartel. Yeah, man. Nah, it's an issue. Nah, it's a problem. That's all it took. Not Manchester United being an absolute shit show during your entire reign. Not that. No. I'm interested to see if United have the balls to sack him, or will they stick with something that's never going to work. They would have until he called them out. They was all on the same page. The one person that needs to go out of club is Amorim. Once he goes, we improve. Not if they hire someone just as bad, but I understand their overall point. I do get that. Thank you for what? Facts. Thank you for what? What's the thank you? Huh? What are we saying thank you for, mate? Am I lost? What's going on? It's time to bring protest. This time, boycott going to games, not chest beating before games, then attend them. Like I've said before, United we don't have one person that we can all point to and go, yeah, that's the spokesperson, that's a leader, we're gonna follow him. It's not gonna work. Fan base ain't on it. I've already said this when it comes to protests and things of that nature. The fan base I was at the protest. When we got that Liverpool game locked off, I was there. When people broke into the stadium, I was there. I was on the pitch, mind you. Let me just clarify that. I was not on the pitch, but I was there. That was your idea. I'm on it. I think it was 2 protests because Saeed organized one and there was another one. I was at both protests. Promoted it on my platform and then went. Been saying this. I'm with it when people want to be serious. That ain't nothing to do with me. If City drop points, that's on City, Pep, and Chelsea. I'm not involved. I ain't involved. That's between them, look. I had no involvement in that. But don't let Pep shit the bed. Don't let him get moved to by Arteta. If he gets moved to by Arteta in the league, comfortable conversations, man. Very, very uncomfortable conversations. I'll tell you that right now. Extremely. Joking. Right, I'm setting up this next stream right now, so excuse the clicking. Setting up this Caribbean crossover as we speak. Yeah. Let's see. Oh shit, don't see these men crashing on each other, man. What else you lot saying? No, thank you, Fats, for taking a point of City. No. Fuck City. How does that help me? It's always fuck City. But then inadvertently you help Arsenal. So no. Absolutely not. How about you lot should have beat Arsenal? At least both our gaffers will be gone by next month. I hear it. The same time, but again, then Jez, I don't trust these lot. I don't trust these lot in the slightest, man. I don't trust this board to do what needs to be done. Because they've shown they got no courage, like Bruno said. They've shown they're cowards when it comes to this. But yeah. Pick up Ali. What's this? Ask this question again. It's already uncomfortable convo we got moved to by under 21 manager. I didn't watch your game. Did you not play well? Let me know. Flawless, he's getting sacked tomorrow. Hope you're right, Jay. Hope you're right. I believe it when I see it. I hope I wake up to him being gone. I hope I wake up and it's like Ruben Amorim's been sacked. Just so I can breathe a sigh of relief. Biggest, deepest sigh of relief, man. I stand that guy. I don't see him smoke. What's happening? But I need this. I need him gone. Run me that in the new year. Can't take this. All right, man. Fucking hell. Club captain called the board out. Now the manager. What the hell is that? Yeah. Club captain called the board out. Now the manager. Surely your board needs a wake-up call. Yeah, it needs a wake-up call that you should have let these two go. The captain and the ownership. You kept the captain when you shouldn't have. Kept the manager when you shouldn't have. And they both called you out. And they both called you out. See that? See how bad decisions warrant. See how bad decisions leads to bad decisions like a domino effect. That's what it is. Your idiotic decision to keep the manager, now he's calling you out. Your idiotic decision to keep this to keep the captain, you actually replaced and then playing him out of position with. And the reason why that's happening because the idiot manager you kept wants to play him out of position, and he's calling you out on international duty. I'm glad. Idiots. Serves you right. Serves you right. Respect for you to the protest. We need more people like yourself and many others in the fan base to come together. Hey, you see, as soon as United fans are on it, I'm there. As soon as someone organizes it, I am there. I'm on smoke. Been saying this. Been saying this. If we got a 4-4-2 or 4-3-3 manager, where do you think he'll play Kobe? Depends on who the manager is. Who's the manager? Who the manager is not when he decided to keep Bruno in the summer, yeah. And look, him and Bruno both crashed on this idiotic ownership. False and Xavi, my broski. From what I've seen, good manager. From what I've seen, obviously I wasn't tuned in when he was managing in La Liga. When I talked to Barca fans about him, yeah, he's a good manager. Had some faults, but which manager doesn't? Well, yeah, it seems like a good manager. Must have taken a rocket scientist to work this all out. Hey, yeah, they must have hired one. Rocket scientist must be on Manchester United's hierarchy right now. It's ridiculous. And he has closed a factory in Scotland. That's how broke they are. I don't even care about the money side of things. Because we've actually spent the money well. That's not even a problem. Hey, big up Duncy. Blessings, 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 blessings. Every single time. I have Barca friends that actually liked him a lot, also building them a foundation for success, also winning them the league. Yeah, I'm not against it. I just wouldn't go and get him because there's no standout candidate for me. So because there's no standout candidate, there's no one I'm like, yeah, go and get such and such. Well, if we was to get Xavi, all right, cool. Same way if we was to get a Maresco, all right, cool. There's very few managers that I'm like, that's an awful appointment. I'll give a chance. I'll give a chance. Right. Last couple people before we close out. We got 5 minutes. Got 5 minutes. And shout out, make sure you subscribe to Beige and Reds TV. Make sure you subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV extra YouTube channel as well, man. Make sure you lot do that. We're at 78 likes. Let's get us up to 100 likes before we close out. Let's get us up to 100 likes. And I forgot to actually add Sarcasm City TV extra into the title, which I'm going to do right now. So you lot, make sure you subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV extra YouTube channel because that's where you get AFCON content over there, Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup, League Cup, NBA, UFC, boxing, all over there, man. Sarcasm City TV extra, people. You seen Frank getting booed as he exit the tunnel at our stadium. Nah, I didn't see that. Did he get booed? I'm going to have to go check that back. Nah. I didn't see it, Judge. I didn't see it. Didn't see it. Yeah. Xavi is a very good manager. If we get him, we can start challenging in Champions League 40. Hope you lot are right. I don't know enough about him to say so. Canal says, big up, flawless, belated. Happy birthday, my guy. Hope you had a blessed 2026 and congrats on 16K. Hey, big up, Canal. Good to see you. Have you back. Good to see you back in the chat. Happy New Year to you too. Appreciate the messages on both, man. Big up to Israel says, big up from Panama, my G. Man said Panama, you know. I don't think we've ever had anyone from Panama in the chat. Salute to you. What time is it over there in Panama? I said Panama, that's crazy. Shit really is worldwide. Big up, man. Big up. I'm gonna get sacked, take his family member Delo with him. Yo, I want them all to go. From the hierarchy, him, take Delo with him, take Bruno with him, take Shaw with him, take Maguire with him, Bayende with him, Agate with him. I think that's it. Everyone else can stay. Everyone else can stay. Everyone else I don't have no qualms with. So we good. Everyone else can stay. I'm fucking bounce, man. Idiotic, man. Absolute nonsense. That's what it is. Stupidness. But yeah, let me know, man. What time is it in Panama, Israel? I don't even know if you're still there. Let's run up these likes, people. You don't need to get us up to 100 likes. 100 likes. Hit that subscribe button as well, because we're only at 16,093. 2 more subscribers. Get us to 16,095. How's it going on? Flawless moving like Delta Force. Once everyone gone, you are right, though. Everyone needs to leave. Yeah, because everyone has to be held accountable. The same way I'd praise everyone if we was doing very well. If I was wrong about any of us and wrong about Amorim and we was flying, I'd praise everyone. I'd be like, hey, you know what? Give such and such their flowers. Hey, he deserves an increase in wage. He deserves an increase in wage. Extend his contract. They're doing a phenomenal job. I'm fair across the board. Supremely fair across the board. But yeah, whatever, like, idiotic, man. Hoping to be back more often soon. Had a rough last few months. Lost 3 family members. Geez, man. Apologies, man. Apologies. Sorry to hear that. Condolences to you and the whole family as well. Get out, man. I hope you are getting through it as best as you can. Same with the family and all of your loved ones as well. So RIP. Prayers up to everyone and blessings to you and yours, man. For real. Blessings to you and yours. For real. Jeez. It is. But we always here. We always here for you, man. Always. All right, we're literally closing out in 2 minutes, people. You know, 2 more minutes. I had to get this shit off my chest, I ain't gonna lie. Because these comments just annoyed me. Because all of this, word to Rashad McCants, is it obvious? There's nothing new here. There was no new evidence that we got today. It's just that he called them out. That's the only thing that's changed. These lot don't care about the club like that in regards to being successful on the pitch, because it was nothing to do with results. It was nothing to do with performances. None of that. Look at what they're talking about. Talking about, oh yeah, the back 3 and the back 4 and strained relation. Nah, there wasn't no talk about, hey, we need to review this. There's going to be this, that, and the third in the morning. Everyone being briefed. All right, man. Okay. When people will realize it's not the managers that's the problem, it sinks from the top. It's everything. As I say this all the time to girls. Does the manager at Manchester United have the best possible platform to succeed? No. But control the controllables. Are we much better than the manager showing? Yes. Last season and this season, yes. Is this team capable of getting at least 1 clean sheet away from home in 15 games? Yes, it is. This team can get more than 2 clean sheets in an entire season. Yes. Is this team capable of having a better defensive record? Also, yes. Is this team capable of creating more chances than it does? Yes. Is this team capable of beating 10-man Everton at home? Yes. Is this team capable of beating the worst ever Premier League side ever in the history of the competition at home? Yes. Is this team capable of beating a piss-poor West Ham side that just lost to the worst ever Premier League side ever? Yes. Is this team capable of going away to Nottingham Forest and winning? Yes. Is this team capable of going away to a shocking Spurs side and winning? Yes. You lot catch my drift. None of those things are major. So control the controllables. I crashed on the board more than anybody. I'm one of the minority. Anyone who's watched me for long enough knows this shit. But yeah, we move. Ridiculous. Been saying this. Control the controllables. If the team's average, get average performances out of it. If it's below average, get below average performances out of it. Maximize it. No, maximize it. You minimize it. The manager's a detriment. Did you see that lineup he put out there? Win back-to-back games. It's not in major. Don't go out away to teams battling relegation or in the relegation zone and play 6 defensive players or 7 defensive players or 8 defensive players. All right, man. Let me make sure I set up this redirect before we close out. Big up to all of you lot, man. Appreciate it. Whether you're watching this live right now, watching this back. And don't forget, people, this show, all the other shows you see on the main channel, apart from watch-alongs, fan calling shows, members content available on all audio platforms as well. So if you're on Spotify, because I've seen all of you lot, so many of you lot doing Spotify wrap-ups for 2025. So I need you lot to go to your Spotify right now, type in Sarcasm City TV, follow, and 5-star us. And maybe you want to listen audio only. Maybe you don't want YouTube using up all your data. Maybe you're cooking, maybe you're cleaning, maybe you're driving, maybe you're going for a walk, maybe you're feeding the birds. Whatever the case may be, or you just want us on in the background, people. Go to Spotify, type in Sarcasm City TV, follow, 5-star us. All you iPhone users, not forgotten you. iTunes, Apple Podcast. You can find us there. SoundCloud, on there, or wherever you listen to podcasts. And I keep saying this. If there's a place you listen to podcast audio only and we're not, message me, people. And I will get it put on there. Yeah, we haven't won back-to-back games since that Liverpool win. Flawless, I thought you said City will win the league. Yeah, and I stand on saying City will win the league. What's your point? You think I've let these results today change it? No, I still stand on it. I didn't know that the title was handed out on the 5th of January. But maybe it is. Maybe it's something new to me. All right, we're going to close out. See you lot on the other side, people. This has been Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Run up the like, subscribe here. It's going to redirect you to the Caribbean crossover show. So hit the like button, get your comments in on there. Big up. We out. Catch you lot in about 30 seconds.